Hello, church. I know this is a little bit late in the week, but I have a devotional for you all. We're only 1 week away from Christmas, and don't forget we do have our Vespers service on Sunday here in just 2 days. So we'll be having a regular service in the morning, and then we'll have our 5 o'clock service for Vespers. Vespers will be at 5, so I mean to say. For today's devotional, we'll be in Proverbs chapter 7. We're actually going to be finishing it out today because verses 6 through 27, what I'll be reading today, is one long narrative, and I think it all belongs together. And so we're just going to go ahead and read it. At the window of my house, I looked down through the lattice. I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men, a youth who had no sense. He was going down the street near her corner, walking along in the direction of her house. At twilight, as the day was fading, as the dark of night set in, then out came a woman to meet him, dressed like a prostitute and with crafty intent. She is unruly and defiant. Her feet never stay at home. Now in the street, now in the squares, at every corner she lurks. She took hold of him and kissed him, and with a brazen face she said, "Today I fulfilled my vows, and I have food for my fellowship offering at home. I came out to meet you, I looked for you, and have found you. I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till full moon." With persuasive words she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk, and all at once he followed her, like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a noose, till an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down, and her slain are the mighty throng. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. So if you remember from last week, the first 5 verses was Solomon writing these words saying, keep these commandments, bind them close to you, bind them to your heart, and listen to them. And the story that we are then immediately offered is of a young man who does not do that. He does not bind wisdom to his heart, does not wrap knowledge around his fingers. Instead, we notice that he's going down the street near the corner of essentially the embodiment of adultery or sin. He is near there already. It's not like he's completely avoiding it. And everything that happens right here, it's a parable. Everything that happens right here is like an allegory. So he is near sin. He's not staying away from it. He's straying near to it. Whether intentional or not, it doesn't matter because he's still close. And so then at twilight, this is to symbolize darkness setting in. And of course, darkness. With darkness comes evil or symbols of evil. And so there's kind of the day is fading. The time of innocence, the time of goodness and righteousness and wisdom is fading away, and the dark of night is setting in. And then we are kind of given this interaction between the adulterous woman and the foolish young man, the man without wisdom. And then at the end of the chapter, we're giving an overview of everything that happened. With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk, and he was like an ox going to the slaughter. This is just another reminder. This is a pretty graphic story of what happens when we stray from wisdom and when we wander in the direction of evil. And so it's a reminder. Don't do that. Follow wisdom. Listen to the instruction of those who know more than you, and you'll be avoiding situations like this. Well, anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. Go in peace.